Welcome back. Thanks very much for staying with us here on SABC News. Burundi has a new prime minister. The country's parliament has endorsed Gervais Ndirakobuca. Former Prime Minister Alain Guillaume-Bunyoni has been given the boot. This comes after a power struggle between President Evariste Ndayishimiye and former Prime Minister. Many had feared that this could have led to a coup. President Ndayishimiye took over power in 2020 and vowed to restore the rule of law, accountability and the fight against corruption. This has seen a number of government officials relieved from their duties. Burundi has witnessed 3 coups and 2 presidential assassinations. All right, let's get more on this then. We're now joined by Burundian freelance journalist Jean Patrick Ngendakumana. A very warm welcome to you, sir. Thanks very much for joining us here on SABC News, sir.
Thank you very much.
All right, let's talk about
I greet all of you and the viewers.
You're most welcome. Let's talk about the importance of the new developments in Burundi. I mean, there were concerns about whether or not this could have all led to a coup. Talk to us about some of those concerns.
Concerns have been there. It's been a long time. Even the president himself has been complaining. Like for the last week, yes, I think last week the president was talking about people who wants to make a coup and eject him from power. But it's been a long time. You can see that there was a power struggle between the then powerful prime minister and the president of the country. And then the president has been complaining that a lot of things can't be done because some people they don't allow him to do his job properly. So this new development, a lot of people has been waiting for it. And then as you can see, a lot of people in Burundi, they are very happy of what happened.
Yeah.
And they wish that the president can do better with the new government so that a lot of problems faced by Burundian people can be solved.
Yeah,
especially there's no sugar in Burundi,
yeah.
The petrol issue, and a lot of things like fertilizer. Yes.
Yeah, it seems as though the president was, though, ready for any eventuality. He said, and let me quote him. He said, "You can think of giving the country a little kick, but the country will give you a big blow." So it seems as though the country was ready for any eventuality. Is there calm though at this point? And was the country indeed ready for anything that might have indeed then happened?
Yes, the country was ready for that. Because if you remember, not only the president said that the country needs a change and everything else, he's been complaining about the judiciary. Yeah. He's been complaining that he doesn't have advisors. He's been complaining that people in the government, they are not delivering. On the other hand, the prime minister also was like flexing his muscles.
Yeah.
And then saying that nothing else, he won't move or be intimidated.
Yeah. We understand that the president is talking about, a strong fight against corruption, and that, a lot of senior government officials have been purged. Take us through that. I mean, he's also sacked his prime minister. Well, that was connected to the coup, but one also wonders if it's also related to corruption. It does seem as though he's wanting to do a kind of cleanup of the country, if one can put it that way.
Yeah, I think the main reason is just a cleanup of the corruption inside the system, because corruption has been a very big problem in Burundi. Last time the president himself went to inspect where they were building a power station.
Yeah.
And then they didn't build anything, and they took billions of Burundian francs. So the president complained, but we didn't see any outcome. No one was arrested or anything else happened to the people who were responsible for those corruption. So I think the best move, because the president said it himself, that to fight corruption is becoming a big problem because people are not allowing him to do his job properly. And then if you check, I think it was yesterday, before they sacked the prime minister, I think the president gave an order via the Ministry of Trade that all the private companies and who can import sugar, who can import any other products which are currently not available in Burundi, like cement and fertilizer, they are allowed to do so. Because before they were not allowed, and some people, they say most of the businessmen who were doing that, they were closer to the prime minister.
Yeah. All right. Thanks very much for that update as to what's been happening in Burundi. Many thanks to Burundian freelance journalist Jean Patrick Ngendakumana giving us that update there.